Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulihil Ameen. Wala aqibatu lil muttaqeen. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In Surah Nahl, 16th Surah of Quran Majid, Allah Bari Ta'ala says, Wa awha rabbuka ilan nahli, and your Lord inspired in the instinct of honeybee, Anittakhidhi min al-jibali buyutan wa min al-shajari wa mimma ya'rishun, make your honeycombs in the trees and the mountains and man-made places, thumma kuli, and then eat, min kulli thamarat, all kind of fruits, fasluki subula rabbiki dhulula, and follow the way of your Lord that He made smooth for you. Yakhruju min butuniha sharabun mukhtalifun alwanuhu fihi shifa'un linnas inna fi dhalika la'ayatan liqawmin yatafakkarun. And then there comes from their bellies a liquid of different colors. In the liquid there is a shifa, healing for mankind, and in this there are signs for those people who try to understand and who try to reflect and ponder upon. In this ayat we will try to understand the word fasluki subula, follow the way of your Lord. You see, honeybee makes honeycomb, amazing honeycomb, and then it collects nectar from wholesome fruits and flowers and makes honey, which is healing for mankind. Honeybee has been making honey same way that it used to make since the beginning of its creation. Nothing changed. Same exact way honeybee is making honey like it used to. Spider makes spider web. Same way since the beginning of its creation. Dung beetle collects dung. Same way like it used to collect dung since the beginning of its creation. Weaver bird makes nest, beautiful nest, same way, nothing has changed. Silkworm makes silk, same exact way that it used to make since the beginning of its creation. Nothing has changed. They follow the way of their Lord, exactly their Lord wants them to follow. Fasluki subula, follow the way of your Lord. They have no choices. No choices. Honeybee has no choice but to make honey. Spider has no choice but to make web. Weaver bird has no choice but to make nest. And silkworm has no choice but to make silk. No choices. Fasluki subula, follow the way of your Lord. You see, Allah Bari Ta'ala says in Surah Al Imran, 3rd Surah of Quran, أَفَغَيْرَ دِينِ اللَّهِ يَبْغُونَ وَلَهُ أَسْلَمَ مَنْ فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ طَوْعًا وَكَرْهًا. That whatever is in this heaven and earth, whatever is in the heavens and earth, every single thing submits to Allah Bari Ta'ala, willingly or unwillingly. Complete submission. Everything submits, willingly or unwillingly. The sun rises and shines. It has to shine, no choice. Moon reflects the sunlight. It has to reflect the sunlight, no choice. Stars have to spread their light, no choice. They are not given any choices. Fasluki subula, follow the way of your Lord. The word subul, way. But when Quran Majid speaks about us humans, says فَمَنْ شَاءَ اتَّخَذَ إِلَىٰ رَبِّهِ سَبِيلًا. Whosoever wants to follow the way of his Lord, let him follow. Amazing. This is choice. If you want to follow, follow. Choices are given to us, and choices have the consequences. Honeybee has no choice. Fasluki subula, follow the way of your Lord. You must follow. And for us, if you want to follow. فَمَنْ شَاءَ اتَّخَذَ إِلَىٰ رَبِّهِ سَبِيلًا فَمَنْ شَاءَ اتَّخَذَ إِلَىٰ رَبِّهِ مَآبًا. In Surah Dahr, Allah Bari Ta'ala says, إِنَّا هَدَيْنَاهُ السَّبِيلَ إِمَّا شَاكِرًا وَإِمَّا كَفُورًا. We showed this person, this man, we guided him. It's on him if he wants to be thankful, and it's on him if he wants to be ungrateful. This is his choice, and choices have the consequences. Allah Bari Ta'ala says you have choices, and same time we must understand that choices have consequences. فَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيَكْفُرْ فَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيُؤْمِنْ وَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيَكْفُرْ. Whosoever wants to be a believer, mu'min, let him believe. And whosoever wants to be a kafir, unbeliever, this is his choice. And choices have the consequences. For other creatures, no choice. Fasluki subula rabbiki dhulula. You just follow the way of your Lord. You just follow. You must follow. For us, if you want to follow. Folks, we have choices. But how much choices we have? Very limited choices. You see, Allah Bari Ta'ala says in Surah Al Imran, third Surah of Quran, Allah Bari Ta'ala says, listen to this ayat. Allah Bari Ta'ala says, هُوَ الَّذِي يُصَوِّرُكُمْ فِي الْأَرْحَامِ كَيْفَ يَشَاءُ. It's Allah. He shapes you in the wombs of your mothers the way He wills. Kaifa yasha, the way He wills, not you. This was not your will, this was not your choice, how you should look. Who should be your parents? When you should born, no choices. You see, Kaifa yasha, the way He wills. And in Surah Infitar, Allah Bari Ta'ala says, في أي سورة ما شاء ركبك. In whatever surah and shape He willed, He created you with. Divine will prevails. No choice. You have no choice. And then Allah Bari Ta'ala says in Surah Abasa, ثُمَّ أَمَاتَهُ فَأَقْبَرَهُ. And then He made this person to die and put him in a grave. ثُمَّ إِذَا شَاءَ أَنْشَرَ. And whenever He will, this will be divine will, Allah will raise him up from the grave. His will. Shah. Whenever He will raise him up. So we have choices, but very limited choices. And best choices to submit ourselves to Allah Bari Ta'ala. Like when Allah Bari Ta'ala says to Ibrahim alayhi salam, Aslim, submit. Spontaneously he said, I submit to my Lord, the Lord of heavens and earth. So folks, we must submit, be humble, and be obedient to our Lord. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun ala al mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.